Okay. So let's go with this question. Hey Viliami, I figured out the answer to the question that you were talking about at Mates program with Ross. And so um we'll just get straight into it and go through it, and hopefully it's not too long. So as the Lazy Susan is spinning at this speed, Selena accidentally spills some water on the platform, which causes the plates to slide until they are 0.30 meters from the center of rotation. Show that the new angular velocity, is 1.69 radians per second. Okay, so of course, first off, this is based off previous answers, and I did think that I did have a quick look, and it looks all pretty good. Okay, so the first component is to understand that this, of course, is our new radius. Okay, 0.380 meters. Okay, and so essentially we are going to work with this idea that this idea of the conservation of angular momentum. Conservation of angular momentum. Okay, and so that essentially says that angular momentum is conserved provided that there is no external forces applied, right? Okay, so provided that that is the case, we can then say that the um, the initial angular momentum of the system should equal the final angular momentum. Yep, and in the previous question 7, I believe, we calculated that the um initial, as in before what's her name, Selena, spilt the water on it, that is, we calculated that it was 3.11 kgs meters squared. Okay, and so if this is the case where L in the beginning should equal L final, then we can say that the 3.11 kgs meters squared should equal whatever the final is. Now remember that L is equal to I times omega, or W. And remember that this is the rotational inertia, and I believe that is the angular velocity. But correct me if I'm wrong. But in any case, if this is the case, then we can say that 3.11 kgs meters squared should equal I final and W final. And that's what we want to calculate, this thing here. Okay? And so if that's the case, let's rearrange the equation. So let's just divide by IF, divide this side by IF, cancel. So then we get 3.11 kgs meters squared divided by IF should equal our answer. And so essentially what we need to do is that we need to figure out what this follower is, right? And so to do that, excuse me, to do that, we need to understand that I we need to understand first off that in the final case, the rotational inertia for the final system is made up of the rotational inertia of the plates plus the rotational inertia of the platform that the plates are on. Platform. Okay? And so when we are thinking about this, let's start off with the rotational inertia of the plates. Okay? So this is, let's do plates in purple. Okay? So the rotational, well, actually, let's draw it out first. So if we have a circle or a platform, here is the rotation of the axis in the middle. And we go, let me just draw this up. Okay, yeah. We have our plate situated on the outside, and we have this new radius over here, this radius over here as 0.380. Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's do the rotational inertia of the plates first. Um, rotational inertia of plates. Okay. The rotational inertia of plates should be I is equal to mr squared. Okay. And we go I is equal to 1.80 multiplied by 3 because there's 3 plates, kgs. And then we go multiplied by the radius, which was our new radius, 0.38 squared. And so that should give us, where's my calculator? If you want to do this as well, just pause the video, of course. 1.8 times 3 times 0.38 squared, 0.77976 kgs meters squared. Okay. Actually, let's just get back because that's confusing me. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Just realized that I did something weird. Where is it? This is kgs meters squared seconds squared. Oh, seconds. So this one should also be. I knew that was confusing me for some reason. Let's go per second over there. That should go LF. Okay, now everything's looking correct. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, kgs meters squared. So that's the rotational inertia of the plates. But we need to understand that that's the plates only. We need to add it to the rotational inertia of the platform so that we can get the rotational inertia of the system overall. So of course they gave it this this answer to us in the beginning. They said that the rotational inertia of the platform was 1.06, I believe, kgs meters squared. And so essentially, of course, hopefully you can see that the IF should equal 0.77976 plus 1.06 should give us 1.06, 1.83976 kgs meters squared. Okay. And so essentially what we have to do there is just sub into here. And so that should get us 3.1, 1 divided by 1.83976. That gets us, by answer, that gets us 1.690437883. And then, of course, that is equal to 1.69 radians per second, 3SF. Okay, so I hope that helped out. I will probably send this to your friend, and as well as the videos, so that you can have a look at the explanation, and I hope that this helped.